Hello YouTube, my name's Adam, welcome to my channel. Just thought I would show you inside the man cave. It's a work in progress at the moment. Anyone who's watched the channel and knows I've had to change where I store my bikes. I used to have a 20-foot container, so I had a lot more room, and this is like half the size of it. This is like having a 10-foot container, so there's a lot less room, but there's also a lot less bikes because I was storing a couple of bikes in there for mates. So show yourself, it's the radiator to keep the bikes warm. It's actually boiling in here at the moment because it's about 16 degrees outside, and I think I've had that set at 20 degrees. Under this is the DR, keeping all nice and safe and warm under its blanket. Under this one, as you know, is the new Street Triple R. That is the Juice Box 90, my son's bike, tucked away under there. What can I show you? Start with my gloves. It's just one pair of my gloves, summer gloves, RST Pro Series summer gloves. This is the gear you'll see me wearing most of the time when I'm out on the DR. It's Oxford's Montreal free pants, black with money dropping money. Suppose that didn't hit me on back at helmet, that then bent down that quick for it. So that's the Oxford pants, black with the red. This is the Oxford jacket. It's got the lining in at the moment because it's quite chilly. Last time I commuted, got all the armour in. It's the same Montreal free, brilliant jacket. Got all the vents. It's got a waterproof. Both of them have got waterproof inner liners. Got airflow vents at the front, airflow vents at the back, airflow vents here down on the lower arms. Big pockets of waterproof. If you have a look at that, it's all waterproof liner inside these big pockets. It's got pockets on this side as well. Won't really put much in them, but maybe just put your hands in them, keep your hands warm. Inside pocket, inside zip pocket. Is there an inside zip pocket on this side? I'm not sure. I know when you take the liner out, there's another pocket. Very similar to that. Very similar to that pocket. There's a zip pocket on the other side of the liner as well. Quite deep. Sorry, that's on the inside of the jacket. But obviously you can get to it through the hole in the liner. That's pretty much it. It's got the armour in the shoulders. You unzip these, take all the armour out to wash it. Got a back protector in it. Well, that's the general sort of like enduro adventure. It's got a big pocket on the back as well. Big pocket in there on the back, all waterproof liner in it. So that's the adventure style gear I usually wear with the DR. Wore it on the Versa as well because it quite suited that type of bike. Now I've got had some like casual gear as well I used to wear. I'll show you that in a minute. But now I've got the Street Triple. I've gone for the RST blade leather jacket. That's still got the liner in. Got a really solid back protector in that. Got the shoulder protection obviously as expect, and the arm protection. 2 zip pockets either side, perforated as well. So if you're wearing this in winter, you'll need this fleece lining and probably a fleece over the top of it as well. Got a zip pocket in there. It's also got a zip inside pocket on both sides. You can see it's a good armour, that good solid back protector in that one. Which that's the Street Triple. Moving on, let's have a look. That's camping gear up there. The Slummit 2-man tent. That, as you can see there, is camping mat, self-inflated camping mat. That bag there is full of all camping gear. That bag's probably full of camping gear and other bits of stuff. Not even sure what's in that. Could be anything. That is another Slummit tent, same as that one, because I had a balls up with eBay and ended up buying 2, so I've got 2. It's all cleaning products in there. This is RST TT Classic leather jacket. This is one when you want to try and act cool on the bike, with the RST jeans, Kevlar jeans with the protection as well. As that got the, yeah, that's got a back protector in, shoulder protector, arm protectors. Good, really comfortable. Little zip pocket there as well. Really comfortable, nice jacket that. But at the moment, because I'm a fat git and I put a bit of weight on, I'd probably struggle to get in that. But it's a really comfortable jacket. Before I move it along and show you that other Oxford jacket, I'll show you this. That's Richie. Is it Richie? Richie, that's like me waterproof over jacket, like, and I've got some pants as well. That's visors for my Arai. There's 3 different coloured visors in there. These are my boots I've had for a while. RST Raptor 2s. Good state. That's through standing up. On the pegs on the DR, they're a bit decked in, but they're comfy. These are the new boots. A bit dusty. Dusty in here. They're the new Tortec Evo 3s, but they're the waterproof ones. They're not the summer ones with the perforations in. These are the fully waterproof ones, which it should say somewhere. It says it there, Hip Pro breathable waterproof. I think it says it on the boot. Oh, there we go. Breathable RST waterproof boots. They're the new boots, only worn them once. Won't be wearing them for a while. That's there for the Arai that I'm wearing. These are the RST Blade leather trousers. Got these used on eBay. Thought there's no point in going out buying new leather gear. These sliders on, all the protection in them, just to go with that jacket. It's the RST Blade. That box there, in there, is the LS2 Pioneer helmet, is it? Yeah, the RS2 Pioneer with a peak on it, like an Enduro style helmet that I've never had on my head when I've been on the bike yet. I need to do that. It's a camping gear, sleeping bag. This crappy setup here for the light at the moment. That's for the light, that's for the Optimate, for the Triumph. This is another Oxford jacket. This is the Subway 2. Nice jacket, this. Nice comfy jacket. That's got very similar to the Montreal. It's got a waterproof inner liner. And inside that is my favourite jacket, but we don't get to wear it a lot in this country, is my Revit. That's got a good back protector in it, and all the other relevant shoulder and arm protectors. But this is my mesh jacket. If you can see through it, probably can't, but it is mesh, and it's really nice to wear when it's a nice hot summer's day, which we don't get many of. But when we do, having that Revit jacket on, oh, it's like having air conditioning on your bike when you start moving. It's incredible. These, should I pull it all out? Oh, come on, Adam. It was just not organised. It was all a bit of a rush getting in here, getting everything in here. So I need some more shelving, really, and a bit more organisation. But I can show you these quickly. These are the new boots I've got to replace them ones that I showed you with the hole in. These will be more suited to the DR. Proper solid bottom on them. They're only cheap. What are they? W2 boots, made in Italy. At least they're not made in China. But they're decent, about 100 quid. They need a bit of breaking in. Don't know how comfy they'll actually be, but they'll suit. I don't want to go out and spend a boatload of money on adventure boots, but everything's just dropping down. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Put that back. Torque wrench. Always need the torque wrench. That stuff down there is bits of stuff for the DR, carburetor, throttle body, throttle cables. That's the old exhaust, or not the old exhaust, but the original exhaust in that box. What's that? Oh, that's rear foot pegs for it, which are not on the bike and weigh a ton, so they won't be going on, because I'll never have anyone on the back. But I just thought, I seen them on eBay and I thought, well, I've not got them, so I'll get some, and they might come in handy if I'm ever strapping luggage to the bike, to have them there to sort of like brace. I'm going to get some soft panniers for when I go camping, so they might come in handy for that if I need to brace that in. Got to mention these. One of my subscribers, he knows who he is, came and these are for the DR eventually when I get round to fitting them. He kindly came up to Jennings and dropped them off for me when I was up at Jennings getting the bike MOT'd and some new tyres on it, and brought them up to me because they're slightly bigger than the footrests that are on it for when I'm standing up on the DR, so they're going to get fitted very soon. And thank you very much for them again. I really appreciate it, and when I see you again, I owe you a brew, at least a brew, if not a bacon butty and a brew. That's my comms kit, only a cheap one. I've done a video on that, the BT6, if you ever want to see it. Might get a new one, but at the moment with all this crap going on, I'm not spending any money on anything. But I wouldn't mind a pack torque. Wouldn't mind the pack torque, because it's sort of like when you're all in a pack, you're all, you know what it is, but when you're all in a pack, you're all grouped together, you can all talk. If you get separated and then you meet back up with a pack again, everyone just connects back on and all the pack can talk. That can connect 6 riders, but you have to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 depending on which person. So if I wanted to talk to number 6, I have to actually physically press it on the side of the helmet to talk to number 6, which is a bit of a fiddle with gloves on and trying to find the little buttons. I've only ever used it with one other person, and it's quite easy then because you're talking to them all the time. But if you've got multiple people in the group and you want to talk to the back rider at the back, and you've got to press a different number to correspond with whatever number he is, pain in the arse. The pack talk sounds like a much better idea. No, that's just a brief look at the setup in the man shed. I'm going to get out of here, get commuting home on the DR, and I will see you shortly with a bit of a commute home vlog. Right, that's enough waffle about the man shed. And just in case I don't put the man shed video up because it's a load of crap and it's not filmed very well, I'll do the other intro of hello YouTube, my name is Adam and welcome to my channel. We're on the DR. We are commuting home from work on Wednesday, the blah 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 of April. Not sure what date it is. The dates are just, I mean, who cares what date it is, really? Who cares what date it is? What is it? I don't know, maybe the 15th, 16th of April, I haven't got a clue. Days, dates and everything else are just, there's no point in even counting them down, is there? While we're all locked down and can't get out. So I apologise, I don't know what day it is, I just know it's the 2nd week of April. It's red hot. It's just after the Easter bank holiday weekend here in England, in Britain. And I'm commuting home from work. It's about 4:15. And I've done not a lot, I've done a little bit of gardening and DIY over the Easter weekend. Had a barbecue, obviously just the 5 of us in the family who live in the house. Had a barbecue, had a few sherbets too many, and actually woke up with an hangover. I'll tell you what I have done, which I will put a bit of a link to, well, not a bit of a link to, I'll put a bit of a clip up, is I put my tent up and I camped. I'm going to go a different way home as well, because you're probably all bored of seeing the same route home. Yeah, I put my tent up in the back garden, and me and my son camped out in it, which was quite good. Absolutely hammered it down with rain, which you'll see in the little clips, but he loved it, I loved it. The tent is brilliant, so I've never used it.
It's raining. Really, really bad. Isn't it, Dad?
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah.
One thing I did determine from camping out is I need a thicker camping mat. You know, the self-inflating camping mats, I need a thicker one, because what am I, about 15 stone, and it's no good for my weight. I want to lose a couple of stone, I want to get back down to around about 13 stone, which is my mission now during this lockdown, because I've just piled too much weight on. Leading 2 stones, ridiculous. So I'm going to get back down to my fighting weight. My fighting weight, oh yeah. I'm going to get back down to what I regard as where I should be. None of this BMI crap. 13 stone, I'm 6 foot tall, 13 stone. They're still saying that's, because when I was 14 I went for my medical. Well, when they call you in at the doctors at 40, I was maybe around about 13 and a half stone, so I put on a stone and a half in like 18 months, which is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. And I was classed as just being like right on the end of it, of, you know, in the right weight category for me, but having 13 stone's fine. Anyway, that's it. Let's all listen to Adam talk about how he's a fat git. Anyway, no, so we've done that this weekend, and I've actually enjoyed a bit of the lockdown. You know, I know getting to everybody, and Morphy's thing has lost the plot. That's another story, we'll get onto that in a minute. But I don't think you can hear me with this wind. Never thought about coming down here, it's going to be a bit windier. But yeah. Oh, I've lost my trail of thought. Useless. Oh yeah, I've actually enjoyed spending time with family. With my job, it's quite difficult to find time to spend with the family and find time to get out on the bikes, find time to do everything, because the hours I'm working and, you know, trying to provide a nice life for my family. And one thing I have realised is, well, maybe I don't need to be working all these hours, because we're going to manage and get by on a lot less money. Yeah, you know, we're going to have to watch the pennies, but we'll do it, we'll get by, you know what I mean? So maybe I need to just slow down a little bit and spend a bit more time with our families, and I hope that is something that everybody's learning. So precious, you know, with your kids growing up and stuff like that, and you just, I miss out on a lot doing what I do. And ultimately, you know, me and Nicola, we've got a plan. You know, that, I mean, probably going to be more difficult now with what's going to go on after all this with recession and loss of jobs, for Nicola to get the job that she wants that will enable me, the training she's done, to be a teaching assistant and teacher and like office work, and it's all trying to be based around education and the school, so she's got the time off with the kids. It'd be ideal. She works in a nursery now. She works part-time where in the office where I work, but you know, if she got a full-time job earning that little bit more, it'd just be one job and she would have to worry about 2 jobs, and I'd be able to get a different type of job where I wasn't working away and I'd be home more. But ultimately that is the goal. But I've also started to realise during this lockdown that maybe even with Nicola doing the 2 part-time jobs, I don't need to be doing, especially don't need to be doing the weekends, but I just grab every weekend that I can, which you just do. You just want to earn, don't you? You want to get into that habit. You've got mortgage payments to make and this, that and the other, plus you want to keep the bikes and all that and enjoy that and have money to go out on them and money to take the family out and go away on holiday. It all adds up. As we all know, I'm not the only one. I'm not whinging about money. I'm not turning around, you know, I'm not a miser. That's the other thing, you know what I mean? I spend my money, spend it on my family, spend it on going on holiday, I spend it on having decent kit, on my bikes, you know, got a decent house, you know what I mean? I don't earn money and then just complain I've not got any and not spend it. But maybe I don't need that much money to live on, is what I'm trying to get at. I can spend a bit more time at home with the family. It's not about being a miser, it's about spending more time at home with the family, is what I'm getting at. So, you know, one thing that I'm learning and one thing that I've benefited from with this lockdown is having more time at home, spending quality time with the family, and I've loved it. I've loved having 4 days off this Easter weekend. The last time I had a full Easter weekend off, I can't even remember. Probably shame to say it's probably over 5 years ago. So just work home, bank holiday, it's good money, I'm working it, I'll have some time off later in the year. Just incredible, isn't it, what we do? But that's what you do when you're the breadwinner. That dog with massive stick. That's another thing. When I used to be at home, we had a dog, and no, we've not, and I want a dog again. But I can only have a dog if I'm at home, because it's just easier. I like going out, taking it for big walks. Loads of advantages to being at home every night. Plus the money that I have spent on my house, I want to enjoy it. And doing all my garden and stuff like that, I want to enjoy spending time in that as well. Anyway, let's get back to Morphy. Oh, I'm not laughing at Morphy, I'm just laughing. To be honest, I'm not. Morphy's got something up his sleeve and I don't know what it is. I'm intrigued to know as we speak now. Morphy, Adventures with Morphy. If everyone who watches my channel knows who Morphy is, and I apologise, well I don't really apologise, because, you know, me, Morphy, James, who's Ainsworth Rider, Steve Hornet, a few others, Paul, Blackpool Hornet, we all get on, we all have a bit of a laugh in the comments, we all watch each other's videos, encourage each other, help each other out. We're not, you know, no big time vloggers, we're just little small time local vloggers, but we like to have a bit of a laugh. I'm going to go straight down here and go down Frederick Street, I think, but I'm in the wrong lane for that. I'll have to get a shift on. So we all obviously know each other, mention each other on the channel, so Morphy was trying to do a bit of a live stream, which me and James found hilarious, and was ribbing him as he was trying to get it all set up, which wasn't helping him. I know it weren't helping him, but, well, if you can't rib your mate, when he's if you can't rib your mate, who can you rib? Go on, lad. And I think he had 3 or 4 attempts of it, and eventually got it on. To be fair to him, he got it on, but his sound quality weren't great, so back to the IT department for Morphy, he'll get that sorted out. But he has got something up his sleeve, and I'm intrigued to know what it is, as I don't believe he's been out, and if he has, it would have only been on an important errand. And I know Morph, I know he's losing his mind, but I think I know him enough to know he's not going out on a joyride, even though I can argue now that me taking a bit of a longer route home is a joyride, and I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying riding the bike. I've not uploaded, not keeping uploading my commutes there and back because I know everybody else is stuck in. But I just thought I'd do me a bit of a man shed walk round, and then I'd upload this for you, just because I want to know what Morphy's up to. And I want you all to know what Morphy's up to. But he said he's finally lost the plot and he's going out on his bike and that's it, he don't care. Like the lockdown, the fine, the police, nothing. Oh, brilliant. Strong smell of weed off them boys then, Jesus. I'm stoned in my helmet. Poured some all over that car, and the paint strip or a brake fluid or something. Yeah, I think you know, I think the YouTube community, especially the vloggers and one or two other people that I watch, I think they're doing a good effort to you all, and you know, thank you to you all really, because you're keeping us all entertained, keeping us all sane. Richie Vida with his uploads, with his what's this? If you've not been watching them, because I know obviously people watch his channel for the motorbikes and stuff, but he's been doing his lockdown songs, they're brilliant. Got some good talent. Been watching Bruce Teapot One doing his bromances. Not called bromances, are they? But it is a bromance with him and his boys there, doing his podcasts. They've been good. They've been like 2 hours long, so you can sort of like watch half an hour here and there, break off and get back to it. But they're good. Richie Vida's been on. What else has been on? Come on, that little brains. Please now. TMF, he's been on. The Missenden Flyer, he's been on there. Chopsy, Land Chopsy's due to go on. Watched another update of his with his pulling his what's it apart. His Ducati apart, hyper motard. That's quite good. It's going to be quite entertaining. I'll watch that. So it's good that they're all sort of like keeping us all entertained in it really. So we're not going too mad. We're going slightly mad, but we're not going too mad. This is another lad from work, this. Warehouse lad at work that, lives local to me. He sometimes commutes on his bike, but he wouldn't have got them panels in the back of on his back of his bike, would he? So yeah, keep up the good work everyone who's putting stuff on YouTube. Been watching 44 Tooth, the budget bike battle Benidorm, that's brilliant. Them two lads are just creaming it, aren't they? They're just doing really good job on there. Thanks all for watching. I'm going to sign off. You all ride safe. You managed to get out. Stay safe. Look after each other. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.